AITA for not sitting down with a boy with ADHD. Hi there, this happened a while ago, but I still get mixed reactions whenever it comes up. I, F19, 17 at the time, had a few families where I came to help out / tutor young kids, age ranging from 7 to 12, with their schoolwork. This is about one of those families. It was a single mom with a son, 7, and a daughter, 9. I had been sitting down with the girl for a few weeks to help her improve her reading skills while mom sat down with the son for calculus. The girl really did her best, and in those couple weeks there was a significant improvement. During my time with her, I often heard the mom get frustrated with her son. He wouldn't focus and wouldn't sit still. So one day she asked me to switch and I take the son. He had struggles with his multiplication. His mom had warned me that he has ADHD. It didn't take long for me to realize it was really difficult for him to sit on a chair for 45 to 60 minutes and focus on a paper. So I took him to the hall and made up a little game. I'd ask him the sums: what is 3 by 4? If he got it right, he could take 1 step up the stairs. If he got it wrong, 1 step down. I had a little bag with me with erasers in funny shapes. If he reached the top of the stairs, he'd get to pick one. The kid had a blast, and it didn't take him long to reach the top. He picked out a frog-shaped eraser and ran to his mom to tell her about it. When she let me out of the house, she pressed the money, €7, in my hands and told me not to come back. When I asked her if I had done something wrong, she told me she was very displeased with my little game. I was supposed to make him sit down and make him learn from the paper. I think every child learns differently, and I thought this way I could have the child enjoy learning new things instead of him getting frustrated over not being able to do something. Some of my friends told me I should have just done what the mom, since she's paying me and it's her child. So Reddit, AITA for not sitting down with a boy with ADHD. Edit, oh my, in only 5 hours this post blew up. I honestly can't keep up with all the comments. I'm getting a lot of very nice and sweet messages from teachers and parents telling me it was a good thing to do. Some mums even mentioned wanting to try out my game. If you do, let me know if it worked. It has also been mentioned several times I should keep doing this. My autistic head wouldn't be able to do it. Sorry guys. I did not expect to get so many replies from people who have ADHD themselves. I am so happy to read that many of you had a good support system. There are also a lot of you out there who do not, and I am sorry to hear that. I hope you all will find at least someone who is understanding and willing to work with you, no matter if you're still in school or work a job. I did not expect this to get so big. I can't respond to every single comment, but I am reading all of them. NTA. I have a neurodivergent child, and what you did is exactly what her therapists all do with her and recommend we do with her. I feel sad for the kid that his mother is trying to force him to adapt to her way instead of allowing what works best for him. That means a lot coming from a mom with a neurodivergent kid. I hope your daughter is flourishing. NTA. What you did do was show the mom her method was wrong though. You probably embarrassed her. She was probably really mad at herself too. I hadn't even realized she might have been embarrassed, but that could very well be. NTA. Wow, you actually helped the kid learn. Worked with the ADHD, not against it. That mom is a giant R. I feel really bad for the son. NTA. You actually got the child to learn. As a very wise man once said, you don't judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. AITA for winking at a Christian girl. So I, 18F, was in school the other day. How unusual, I know. And we were discussing societal issues, and after talking for a while we landed on being a gay person in this day and age in our country. My teacher mentioned a statistic that states that on average every 10th person is gay / not straight. Upon hearing that, the aforementioned Christian girl snickered and whispered loud enough so that everyone could hear it, so Op is definitely one of those lesbians. So I just turned around, winked at her and said, you wish. Admittedly I had that idea from an old Tumblr post. After I said it, she turned pale and was clearly shaken, asking me how I could accuse her of such a thing. I just laughed and told her to loosen up a bit. A few classmates also laughed and she started crying and had to leave the classroom. At the time I didn't feel bad and I still don't, not really, but both my teacher and a few classmates told me after the lesson to go and apologize, and I should have known not to say such a thing to her since she is very openly very Christian and being a gay is a big no-no in her eyes. I refused to apologize and I haven't spoken to her since. It all happened last Friday, but I still get some evil stares from her general direction, so I'm wondering if I should just suck it up and go apologize. So I won't apologize as this is what most of you agree on, but I don't think I'll keep winking at her either. Ha. It sure would be funny, but I don't think I'll push it since she already seems to be at her limit. Also, thanks for all the comments, attention and awards. I'ma keep it real with you guys. There is always that small hope that more than 5 people see your post, but this actually overwhelmed me. I was gone for like 3 hours to come back and have almost a 1000 notifications. NGL, I thought someone died for a second. NTA. If being gay is a big no-no, then is she going to cry every time she sees a gay person? It seems your classmate/teacher forgot that she was the one making the snide comment to you in the first place. Don't apologize up. If she can't handle the heat, she should stay out of the kitchen. NTA. If she considers that a huge insult, clearly she was trying to insult you. Your response is fair play and excellent. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Best response yet. The hypocrisy is real. She should bring it up to her teacher. So it's okay for her to insult me, but not okay for me to react in a fun/banter kind of way? NTA. She doesn't get it both ways. It wasn't a big deal to her when she made the joke, so she doesn't get to claim it's a big deal when you turn it back on her. Besides, there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian, and her bigoted ass doesn't get any sympathy for being bigoted. Up is a lesbian, smiley face, no you. Mind blown, crying face, literally shaking an. NTA. People might say you shouldn't have retaliated, but she insulted you. Being a lesbian isn't an insult, duh, but she still meant it in a mean way / as an insult. So, yeah, an insult in this case. You simply poked back at her in a fairly harmless way. I know a few people that would absolutely go off on a girl like this, so she honestly got the easy way out. She shouldn't be dishing what she can't take. Plus, you might have struck a nerve. Lots of those really intense Christian girls turn out to be lesbian/bisexual. Source, me. AITA for snitching on my brother for making up fake Jewish rules. My brother and I were both raised culturally Jewish but not religious whatsoever. He's been with his girlfriend, not Jewish, for 3 years and they live together. She and I are very close. I'm a girl if it matters. Also, we are both in our mid-20s. Brother is 30. Anyways, she said something to me about my brother being very observant and I was like, haha, no he's not. And she goes, yes he observes Sabbath etc. So apparently every weekend, the entire weekend, my brother refuses to help out around the house BC it's Sabbath and just plays video games. He eats pork and shellfish but only after a cleansing ritual where he chants over a plate in Hebrew. 100% certain he doesn't know Hebrew. Apparently he also told her that oral sex on a woman is forbidden more than once a month. I told her he's full of shit and these aren't real Jewish things. Also, he isn't religious at all and is using this to get out of stuff he doesn't want to do. My brother confronted me very pissed and admitted he made up the rules but said I should have gone along with it and it's not my business. NTA. I hope his girlfriend left him by now. Seriously, if I found out my BF had been using fake religion to get out of reciprocating in bed, I don't think I would ever feel comfortable having sex with him again. I mean, he obviously doesn't give a shit about her pleasure. NTA. Your brother is clearly an asshole for using fake religion to get his way in his relationship. I don't know why your brother's GF believed these. An easy Google search will tell you that these were bullshit. NTA, but this should have been a plotline on Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm. Can verify. I keep the Sabbath. I keep kosher. I wear a yarmulke. I also definitely perform oral sex more than once a month. NTA. Whilst wearing the yarmulke, a streamer would be funnier.